anniversary, or is it
No,
like?
it's not. There's multiple seasons to.
Okay.
Okay, so how many people in this room have tattoos? I imagine quite a few people. And if you don't have one, I'm sure you know somebody who does. Now, I don't have any tattoos, but I don't have a problem. I mean, it's, you know, it's how people like to express themselves. It's their right. Recently, I was getting ready to check my fantasy football team, and I saw there was an article about San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick, and the guy basically just bashed the guy's tattoos because he's a quarterback and people look up to him and everything, and it's just not appropriate for a quarterback to have all the tattoos. And he compares him to Michael Vick because Michael Vick is a known felon, you know, for dogfighting. And then he goes on and says that like 98% of inmates in California prisons have tattoos. So he's categorizing this guy as a criminal because of his tattoos when he hasn't done anything. And his tattoos, what they are, they're Bible verses. So it's not anything bad. I didn't get to read the original article, but what I read was just a bunch of other people responding to this article. And if he wants to have tattoos, that's his right. I'm not watching football because of the way that they look. I'm watching it because of the way that they play. I don't really care what they do with their lives, their personal life. That's not what I care about. And not even just professional athletes. I meet people all the time with tattoos, and it doesn't bother me. I have a friend that has one. I met this one guy. Now, he has tattoos all over his face, his lips, everything, everywhere. I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first saw it, I was like, what the, insert 4-letter word here. And, but I met him, and hung out with him a little bit. He's a really nice guy, very polite, great sense of humor about it. I remember one time I ran into him, I was like, hey, I almost didn't recognize you. And he just laughed about it. But, so, in conclusion, you know, I run into people all the time with tattoos. And a lot of people, like the guy that wrote the article about Colin Kaepernick, they just, you know, categorize him right away and, you know, criminal. But it's really not what that's about. My grandpa has tattoos. He was a Marine during World War II. Doesn't mean he's a criminal. And we meet people every day like that. So I think that we shouldn't judge people by what they look or how what they want to put on their body.